We live in a time where your appearance is never really off. Every time you open TikTok, Instagram, or Snapchat, you're hit with flawless skin, sharp jawlines, perfect hair, and gym-built bodies. It doesn't feel like you're just scrolling anymore. You're constantly comparing. Even if you don't notice it, your brain does. Slowly, it shifts from observation to obsession. You stop seeing your face and body as normal and start seeing them as a list of flaws. Your skin isn't clear enough. Your height isn't tall enough. Your jawline isn't sharp enough. Your hair isn't thick, stylish, or aesthetic enough. And after a while, it feels like you're permanently behind. But most of these insecurities don't come from reality. They come from comparison, especially comparison to people who are filtered, edited, or extreme outliers. This guide is here to pull you out of that mental trap. In the next sections, we'll break down 5 of the most common appearance insecurities: skin, height, muscles, jawline, and hair, and give you simple, practical steps you can start using today to actually look better and feel more confident. Your skin is one of the first things people notice about you, and whether you like it or not, it has a huge impact on how confident you feel. When your skin is breaking out, red, or dull, it's hard not to think everyone else is staring at it. But here's the key thing to understand. Most guys don't take care of their skin at all. That means even a very simple routine already puts you ahead. You don't need a 10-step Korean skincare routine or a shelf full of expensive products. You only need 3 basics: a gentle cleanser to wash your face without stripping it, a good moisturizer to keep your skin barrier healthy, sunscreen during the day to prevent damage and aging. If you want a fast, noticeable upgrade, add one high-impact product based on your main issue: niacinamide if you struggle with redness or oiliness, retinol if you have uneven texture, bumps, or lingering acne marks. Start slowly, use a small amount, and stick with it. Most products need at least 4 to 8 weeks of consistent use before you see real change, so don't panic if your face doesn't transform overnight. And remember, skincare is not magic. If your sleep is terrible and your diet is all junk, no product will fully save your skin. Think of sleep, water, and decent nutrition as the foundation, and your skincare routine as the bonus that makes everything look better. Height is one of the biggest insecurities for a lot of guys, and social media makes it worse. Scroll through TikTok and suddenly every guy claims to be 6'3". When that becomes your new normal, anything below it starts to feel small, even if you're actually average in real life. No wonder you walk around feeling shorter than you are. But here's the truth. People don't walk up to you with a measuring tape. They feel your presence, not your exact height. And presence is something you can actually control. First, fix your posture. Rounded shoulders, a forward head, and a collapsed chest instantly make you look smaller and less confident. Straighten your spine, open your chest, and lift your chin slightly. You won't grow actual centimeters, but you will look noticeably taller and more self-assured. Second, be smart with footwear. You don't need sketchy elevator shoes. Just wear structured sneakers or boots with a solid sole. They add a bit of height and stability without looking try-hard. Finally, your clothing matters. Long, baggy tops visually shorten your legs. Go for fitted shirts, shorter hems, and clean vertical lines. This improves your proportions and makes you look taller, leaner, and sharper, without changing your actual height at all. Before we continue with the video and my further explanation about insecurities, I want to ask for your help. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Okay, let's continue. For most guys, nothing triggers insecurity like their body. You see shredded physiques, massive shoulders, and tiny waists all over your feed, and suddenly your own body feels weak or behind. But what you're often comparing yourself to isn't normal. It's the result of years of training, perfect lighting, Photoshop, or even performance-enhancing drugs. Of course you feel like you don't measure up. The good news is that building a better physique doesn't require elite genetics or a brutal 2-hour gym routine. What you really need is a simple, consistent plan instead of random workouts. Start by focusing on compound lifts, the big exercises that hit multiple muscles at once. Squats, deadlifts, bench, press, rows, overhead press. These give you the most visible change for your effort, especially as a beginner. Next, apply progressive overload. That just means gradually doing more over time, adding a little weight, an extra rep, or another set. The changes from week to week might feel small, but over a few months they transform your body. Then there's nutrition. Muscle doesn't grow from training alone, it needs fuel. Aim for roughly 1.6–2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. If you struggle to hit that with food, use protein powder. It's a tool, not a cheat. Finally, prioritize sleep and patience. Your muscles grow when you rest, not while you're lifting. With 7 to 9 hours of sleep and 8 to 12 weeks of consistent training, you'll see real, noticeable progress. Consistency will always beat those random, overly intense motivation bursts. A sharp jawline has become one of the most desired features for guys. It makes your face look more structured, mature, and attractive. So when you see your side profile in bad lighting and feel like your jaw disappears, it hits hard. But what most people don't realize is that your jawline isn't only about bone structure. A lot of it comes down to body fat, posture, water retention, and daily habits. Start with body fat. You don't need to be shredded, but even dropping 2 to 4 kilos can reveal a lot more natural definition in your face. Then fix your posture. If your head leans forward, your jawline gets swallowed from the side. Straighten your spine, gently tuck your chin back, and imagine a string pulling the top of your head upward. Tongue posture also matters, but not in the magical instant transformation way TikTok promises. Keeping your tongue resting on the roof of your mouth helps support your facial structure over time. It's a long-term habit, not a quick hack. Finally, address bloating and grooming. Cut back on heavy salty foods, drink more water, and avoid big late-night meals. Pair that with a well-shaped beard, clean edges, and a sharper cheek line, and you can fake jawline definition far better than any filter. Your hair is like the frame around a picture. Even if your features are good, the wrong frame can make everything look worse. Flat, uneven, or messy hair can drag your whole appearance down, and it's completely normal to feel insecure when it doesn't sit right. Most guys don't mess up their hair because they're lazy. They just never learned what actually suits their face. The first step is choosing a haircut that matches your face shape, not whatever is trending on TikTok. A style that looks amazing on someone with a sharp, angular face might look off on a softer or rounder face, and that's not because you're unattractive, it's just the wrong match. Once you pair the right cut with your bone structure, your features instantly look sharper and more balanced. Next, take care of your scalp, not just your hair. If your scalp is oily, flaky, or irritated, no hairstyle will sit properly. Use a quality shampoo around 3 times a week instead of every day, and follow with conditioner after each wash. Let both sit for a minute or two so they can actually do their job. Curly hair usually needs more moisture and hydration, while straight hair often benefits from lightweight products that don't weigh it down. If you're noticing thinning or a receding hairline, don't ignore it out of fear. Hair loss is incredibly common by 30, and acting early gives you more options. And if your hair is naturally straight and tends to sit flat, products like texture powder or sea salt spray can add instant volume and make your hair look thicker, often much better than overcombing it into a stiff, obvious style. Just a quick note, glad you're still watching. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Then I can continue making these videos for you and reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's easy to believe your appearance is fixed, that your skin, height, jawline, hair, and body are things you're simply stuck with. Social media makes that feeling even stronger by constantly showing you people who seem naturally perfect. But the truth is, the guys you're comparing yourself to are often using every trick in the book: angles, filters, good lighting, professional grooming, and years of work behind the scenes. You don't need perfection to be attractive. You need ownership. When you start taking small, consistent actions, building a simple skincare routine, fixing your posture, following a real workout plan, cleaning up your diet a bit, getting a better haircut, everything begins to shift. You look better, yes, but more importantly, you start to feel better because you know you're actually doing something about the things that bother you. Your insecurities don't define you, your habits do. Pick one area from this guide: skin, height, presence, muscles, jawline, or hair, and make a single change today. Stick with it for a few weeks and watch how quickly your confidence starts to grow.